Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a meal plan, but first off we are going to do a pantry clean out. This is my pantry right here, and I was just gonna do just like a brief clean out and a quick one, but it ended up being like a full-blown pantry clean out, which it really needed it. I'm just going to take everything off of the shelves and then vacuum them, wipe them down. These bottom ones don't have shelf liner, and so I was just using a magic eraser to get all of that black mark and stuff off. I'm going to be going grocery shopping the following day, so I'm just taking a quick note of everything that we are low on, snack-wise and everything else. I have some awkward corners in my pantry, and so I have this 2-tiered Lazy Susan that I'm cleaning out. That was like an expired sunflower seeds from like 2018, and so I just put my seasonings in here, and then also just the miscellaneous like pepperonis and almond flours and just like the bagged items that we store in our pantry as well. And this works out really well for just that awkward corner. And there's my daughter. I'm not in love with my pantry organization, but it works for us at the moment. Pantries for me are just so hard, which they always say, like professional organizers, they say start with the smaller areas first and like work your way up to the pantry. And I like 100% believe that, because pantries are just so hard to organize. But again, it works for us and it's working well, so we're just gonna keep it. And here's a little behind the scenes of the pantry and everything that I have taken out of that area. And then I'm going through my cookbooks, and I really don't use a lot of cookbooks anymore, and so I'm trying to get rid of a lot. And then that folder was so old of everything, like recipes that I had printed off. And I also have like meal plans that you can see here from so long ago, years and years ago, that I have just kept, and obviously I didn't even know it was up there, so probably need to look through that and see if they have any good recipes in there. This area right here, this is like our paperware. Again, I'm not in love with it, but it works for us, and I ended up, this was one thing I was not going to do, but I was on a rabbit hole, so I just went ahead and did it. So I'm just organizing those, and it looks so much better now. And it's just amazing how well you feel after you have an area that you've been neglecting organized, and it just feels just like a breath of fresh air. I honestly could not believe how much stuff that we had accumulated. I think that I just like forgot that we had paper plates or napkins and just like kept buying more. But anyways, these little bins are from Target and I'm not in love with them, but they work, and so I am just reorganizing them. I have 3 of the smaller ones. I'm putting forks in one, knives in one, and then spoons in one, and then I have a bigger one that I am just going to put like miscellaneous things like party items, utensils, cups, and then I'm finally also labeling them as well. Here's the after of our pantry, and it just feels so much better and it just looks better as well. And then I'm also going to just look at our freezer and look to see what we have as far as like chicken and meat and side items, and also like the kids' items that they take for lunch. So this is our garage freezer, and then also our indoor freezer, just making sure like what we have in stock. And then this is our meal plan. I normally take this with me to my daughter's gymnastics and work on it there. Just something to do while she is at gymnastics, since it's like a 2-hour practice. But I write everything that we're gonna have for dinner for the next 2 weeks. And then I go through and I write like our grocery list. So I try to really be intentional and buy or write down only the items that we need. And then I do like a check mark on the meal plan. So I pull up the recipe and I see what items that we do not have from the meal that we will be cooking that day, and then write it down. This is the next day after I got home from Aldi's. I ended up spending $251 for a family of 6 for 2 weeks. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.